Welcome back to the vlog. Okay, so today I'm joined by Liya. I'm gonna leave her Snapchat right here and her Instagram right here. And this is episode numero dos of wait, hold up, well watch this, wait. I gotta do the of story time with Doggo. And so I put on my Instagram and Snapchat questions and I got a couple response. And I'm gonna do that first before with the story. And the story includes Liya, like it was at her house and everything, and it was fucking hilarious.
It wasn't hilarious. It was tragic.
Just like a little bit. Okay, so the first question is, are you gonna drop out of high school if you reach 1 million subs? And to be honest, hell no. My dad would have kicked my ass. I don't care if like he just wants me to like graduate high school and then hopefully college. Because like, you know, he's Mexican, so like, you know, even if I bring up dropping out, he just stares at me. Okay, so the next question is pizza for the rest of your life or wings for the rest of your life? What do you think?
Wings.
Wings, definitely.
Buffalo
Definitely.
Wild Wings.
I mean, not buffalo exactly, but like
Yeah,
wing.
Buffalo or Asian zing from Buffalo Wild Wings. That just smacks.
Yeah. Okay, the next one is what type of music are you into? And to be honest, like I listen to everything. Like you guys think like, oh, like he probably no, like I listen to country, rap, oldies, like Mexican music, like old Mexican music. Like I listen like to legit everything. Like if you guys ever go through my playlist or if I ever show it, like it's just like everything combined. Like it's like not one type of music. It's just like everything just put in together.
I dig it.
And the last question is, what kind of camera are you getting? I don't know how I'm gonna show this, but I think I'm gonna post it right here. Hopefully, it's just like a standard like little camera that I saw at Best Buy one day, and I actually like it because like you can flip it both sides and like I could vlog on one side. Like hold on, let me show you guys. Like I could vlog myself and then I'll be able to see myself, but like on this side, you know what I mean? And it's actually a really cool camera. I'm saving up to buy it. And yeah, so that's the Q&A, and now it's the story time. Do you want to start?
No. Okay, so basically, I was at home. It was like 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it was late.
Yeah, and then Jose said, "Can I come over?" And I'm like, "What?" But then I'm like, "Okay, you can come over, but you have to be quiet, you know." So he comes over with like, what was it?
It was Shannon, Alex,
Amy.
and Amy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Amy.
And then like at the time I was having a sleepover with my friend. It was just one of my friends, and like everyone just came up. Shut up. Okay. So they came over. I gave them food.
Hell yeah.
He was smacking on everything. And then like before they got there, I had to let my dogs outside because they had to use the bathroom. You know.
Now keep in mind, like I'm just there smacking, and like we got up to go to the kitchen, right, to look for more food.
Yeah, and he wanted water, so like I had to get my cup and go to my refrigerator, right?
Like as soon as she goes to her fridge, you just hear the dog starts up barking like crazy.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, like we didn't think nothing of it, and then Alex, he's like, "Bro, your dogs are fighting."
And I'm like, "What?"
Now keep in mind, these are 2 adult pit bulls. Yeah, right. Yeah, this one's like an adult. So like these are 2 adult. Then they're not even like play fighting or anything. They're just going at it.
Yeah, like usually they like fight to like assert dominance or something, you know. But this time it was
bro.
crazy.
And then she like was banging on the mirror, like telling them to stop, cause like they usually would stop, you know. And no, nothing. Then they're still going at it, and Alex is screaming. He's like, "Bro, get your mom!" And her mom's in the shower. She's listening to her music. She was out. And then we just see the dogs, and Alex was like, "Bro, call animal control." And like I'm bringing up the number on my phone.
And my mom, she like runs out of the bathroom because my friend went to go get her, and she's like, "No, don't call it." He's like, "Huh?"
And I was so confused. Like I've never even met her. She's just like, it was funny. And then like she just looks at the dogs and she's like trying to calm them down, like throwing stuff at them. Then she grabs like hot water and like throws it on them, and they're not. and they're not stopping, and then all you just see is one dog biting the other one on his face.
Yeah,
Like,
and
his
like
whole
he shook his
snout.
head like an alligator when it grabs it. Is that a good?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
And now they're still fighting, like, for a good... Now it's 15 minutes, and her mom is calling her dad and, like, saying, what do I do? What do I do? And she's just, like, freaking out. Then I try to go outside and throw a shoe at them. And her mom, out of nowhere, just grabs me and rips the soul right out of me. And she brings me back in the house. She's like, no! And then finally...
She's like, don't, you're gonna get hurt. And he's like, I was just trying to help.
And then, like, her mom's on the phone with her dad saying, like, what do I do? What do I do? And then finally, like, we call the police. And then we start saying their names, like, their age, like, what breed. And then they're still fighting, though. Like, this whole time, we've been there, like, 30, 45 minutes, and they're just still fighting. And they took a little break in the middle, but all you just see is, like, one dog on the, like, on his back on the ground, and the other one on top of him still fighting. And, like, for a second, we thought one of them died.
Yeah.
So, before the police show up, no, when the police show up, that's when the two dogs are calm.
Yeah,
Like,
like
they-
they just stop fighting.
Yeah, they
completely.
just stop fighting. They come up to the door, and her mom was like, "Everybody get back. I'm gonna try to get them, one of them in to their cage." And then you just see this dog just walk in, straight to his cage. Like, I kid you not, it was like he was trained for years. And like, it was just the weirdest thing ever. And me and Alex were like peeking through the corner door,
Yeah.
like seeing what's going on. And then that's when the police officer was like, go over him. And like when this dog comes in, like he had holes in his face. His eye was all swollen up. Like his whole like left side of the face was just bleeding. Like you could see the fur like drenched in blood. And then me, Alex, and Shannon was like, bro, what is going on? And then another police officer came. And then that's when they got the second dog in. And then her mom put like this little barrier, because the cages are right next to each other. And so she put this little like mat, I don't know, like
Yeah,
so they
it was,
wouldn't
like,
see each other.
bad.
And then her brother took one of them upstairs to give him a shower, because like his face was all in blood. And like, how long was he there for? Like
bathing him like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it took
Because like
a
he kept
while.
moving.
So after that, like he brought him down. Like he couldn't even get down the stairs. Like they were calling his name, and like he was just limping and everything. It sucked.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind, I was scared, bro. Amy left because her brother picked her up, and she did not want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
So Amy left. It was just me, Alex, and Shannon, and her friend, and
Stop.
and her friend. Like when they were fighting, and her mom came out, she's like, "Bro, I can't do this," and
Yeah, she
ran.
was like screaming. She's like, "Oh my god!"
And she
like,
ran to the bathroom and threw up.
She even told us throw up came out of my nose.
Bro, I
I'm
started
like, what?
dying, bro. And she called her mom instantly. She's like, "Mom, pick me up." And I think the funniest part was when her mom got picked up and came to the door. Her mom was like, "I'm just so sorry. This doesn't happen." And the whole time
She's like, I understand. I'm like,
and she looked pissed, but like
worried at the same time.
She
I
looked
think she
worried.
thought like we did something bad to her, but we didn't.
And so she left, so now it's just me, Shannon, and Alex, and we're just sitting there like, what is going on? So, one dog is like clean, like you could see just the holes in his face. The other one's taking like her brother's giving him a shower. And the police officers were like, okay, now that that's under the control, we're gonna call back and ask for like information, make sure they don't have the rabies shots or like anything like that.
Yeah.
And so like as soon as we're like, and then after that we sit in her living room for like 5-10 minutes, and then Shannon says, I need to go home, it's getting late. It was like what time was
It
it?
was like 12.
Yeah, it was 12 when Shannon needed to go home, and we're like, yeah, it's okay, we'll find a ride home, because me and Ax didn't want to leave her, because I knew as soon as we left, she was just gonna break down completely.
Yeah.
And so Shannon left, and me and Alex posted on her story like who got us on a ride home. And then eventually we did find a ride home, but like we were just sitting there like lost, like trapped, like we could not leave. And because her she said her brother could take us home.
Yeah, but he flaked.
Yeah. So her brother couldn't take us home, so like we had to find a ride, and then we were just sitting there, and then her mom was like going through like the drawers looking for the paperwork for the dogs, and then the police called, and after everything was like calm, like the dogs were in their cages, like calming down. Isaac, I don't know how to say his last name, but Isaac picked us up, took us home. And then I texted her later that night saying, like, are you going to take them to the vet? Because they were, like, pretty banged up.
Yeah.
And so I think you guys took them to the vet the next morning, didn't you?
Yeah, and then they, like, gave him a penicillin shot and medication. And they're doing good now, so.
I need to see them.
Yeah.
And your mom.
They look pretty fucked up.
Well, that's my story. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. I'm Dog.
I'm Leah.
This is Leah. And thanks guys for watching, and then I'll catch you guys next time.